So your final project will be to make a game, or really any program you want, and you have a lot of freedom to do it. So what I wanted to show you was how I would write the fireworks code from scratch. So this can be a little longer than usual, but I think it might be helpful to see the kind of process of creating the code. So we don't try to aim, well, the idea of this is that we don't try to aim for the final product immediately. We try to do it step by step. So I'll start with my basic setup. Right, so that should create one turtle and make go forward. Make sure to keep the go button as an observer. It should go forever. Oh, it's going very quickly, so I forgot to add in that very useful every 0.02. This keeps everything well timed. Right, so he starts in the middle and he moves up. Wonderful. I want him to start down here. And the screen is set up as a grid, so x-axis, y-axis. So down here is the lowest y value, and 0 on the x-axis. So I happen to know the lowest y value is -16. So when I create the turtle, I can say set, I can just do set xy, 0, -16. So it sets the x and y coordinates to 0 and -16. If you look in your NetLoader dictionary, you can see quick commands like this rather than using set x core, set y core. There, I think that works. Great. So it starts at the bottom and goes up. Alright, wonderful. So I want to make it, well, actually, I'm going to say, well, I want fireworks and sparks. So I do want 2 breeds. So I'm going to start my breeds. So breed, fireworks, firework. Breed, spark. And here, I'm just going to create a firework. I'm going to use this nice bit of code. Fireworks own death timer. So when I create the firework, I'll set the death timer to be, I want it to be a number between 20 and 30, let's say. So I'll set it to be 20 plus random 10. So it'll give me a number between 20 and 30. When I ask the turtle to go forward, I'll also ask them to set their death timer. Remember, each one of them has their own death timer. Increase it by 1, and then say if timer equals 0, I'll die for now. Plural, always plural. Oh, so 20 to 30 seems to be a little high on the screen. When we try it again and see how high it goes. Okay, so 20 to 30 might be a little high, so how will we make it 16 to 26? And that way it'll explode a little lower on the screen. Wonderful. Okay, so I don't just want it to die. I want it to explode. And I could write all the code in here. I can also write it like this. I could tell it, if it gets to the death timer, explode. I have no idea what explode means, but I can write a separate function called explode. The benefit of writing out here is that it can be reused. And all the other code, I can just say explode, and I'll know what I'm talking about. So when I say explode, I want the firework. So the firework will be led down here. I want it to, well, hatch hatch lots of sparks. Let's say 30 sparks. Each of those sparks should have a random heading. Maybe I want to set their shape to be, I think, some kind of dot. I would like their shapes to be a dot. Set the color to be, well, they already have a color. I'm trying to be tricky here. I'm going to say color plus random 20, 10. So it's going to keep its own color, but change it by just a little bit. So that's what that'll do. Okay, so the sparks are out there. I haven't done anything yet. Their lines are out there, and then die, which lists how the firework to die, not the sparks, hopefully. Wonderful. Sparks. Oh, so this right here is asking turtles. This whole code, but really only the fireworks should be doing that. All right. So we also want a timer. That reminded me for the sparks. So let's have a sparks on and end timer. When we create the spark, we can also put this in different lines. There's so much stuff here to set. This doesn't change the code at all. It just makes it a little easier to read. Set end timer to be 10. Okay. So the firework goes up, and then we have lots of dots. Look at that. There's lots of them, but they're not doing anything. So, as well as asking the fireworks to do stuff, we need to ask the sparks to do stuff. So ask sparks, go forward 1, decrease their end timer, and if their end timer equals 0, you should go ahead and die. So, that's what the sparks are going to do. Wonderful. Well, the explosion is a little big, so let's say when the sparks start, let's actually make them more like 7 should do it. Oh no, wait, that was color. The end timer should start at 7. Wonderful. So, we still only have one firework. So maybe when the fireworks explode, right before he dies, maybe he should hatch new fireworks. He wants to hatch new fireworks. So hatch fireworks 1. We want to give it all these attributes. Remember, we want to set its XY coordinates back down to the bottom of the screen and set everything else as well. So I'm just copying them from the setup. This should be a brand new firework. Okay, wonderful. Down here we notice the same color every time, so we want to set color to a random 150. It'll be a different color when it hatches a new firework. Okay. So it's a little boring, so let's, instead of hatching 1, let's hatch random, well let's hatch random 3. Well, the problem with that, random 3 could be 0, we don't want it to stop, so let's hatch 1 plus random 3. Oh. So there are multiple fireworks there. But they're doing the same thing. Okay. So now we see because they're dying at random times, they're kind of spreading out a little bit. We have a bit of a fireworks show. Right, so all mine are moving straight up. So instead of just saying telling the forwards go fireworks go forward 1, let's say right. Oh, it's going to be 10 plus random 20. Or 10 minus random 20, so it could turn right, or it could turn right 10, or it could turn right negative 10. So that should give it a nice random spread. And we see the fireworks split up now straight away. Alright, and there's a fireworks show. Now mine's quickly going to get way too many fireworks and slow down. And I could add things to deal with that. But the important thing to take from this example is that I added things little bit by little bit and didn't try to get to the very end result straight away.